Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you a brief overview and review of Lacuna. So this is an abstract strategy game, and I know it doesn't look like much, but it's actually very strategic and a surprisingly fun game. We were surprised how much we enjoyed this game. How many times have we played this game?
3 or 4 times?
Yeah, we played it like 3 or 4 times. So it's quick, and it takes a minute to set up. Like, all you do is you pour out all the flowers, you spread them out as evenly as possible, and you give each player, it's a 2-player game, there's 6 tokens or pawns. One's gold and one's silver.
These are made of metal.
Yeah, very nice components in this game. So there's 2 phases. First phase is whoever goes first gets an additional flower. The other player chooses which flower to give them. I guess there's a disadvantage to going first. And then you choose any 2 flowers that match. You would place your pawn anywhere in between those, keeping in mind the second phase is based on who is closest to the remaining flowers. You want to keep that in mind. And another strategy tip I will tell you, because I lost the first game because I was too focused on
Make it sound like you won the other 3.
I did win the other 3, didn't I?
No, I won 1.
Oh.
Two for 2.
And then we did didn't I win the playoff?
Oh, yeah. So we played 5 games total.
So basically, you're collecting flowers. So if I place my pawn there, anywhere in between these, there just can't be anything. It has to be a clear line between the 2. You would collect these 2 flowers, put them in your play area, and then it goes to the next player. You continue doing that to both players have used all 6 pawns. Then we'll pretend that we did this. Then you would go to the second phase. And I didn't say my strategy tip. You like said something. You want to spread out your pawns. I made the mistake of focusing too much on one side on the board the first time and we played, and it did not do well for me in the second phase. So we've got all our pawns out there. So you're going to want to group your flowers by color, because the winner of the game is the one that collects the most flowers in the most colors. So, for instance, you have to have 4 different colors that have 4 flowers or more to win the game, basically. And it's a 2-player game. One player is going to have 4 in 4 colors. So now, in the second phase, whoever is closest to the remaining flowers would get that flower. So obviously Anthony's closest on these, because I'm nowhere near them. So you kind of go one by one flower and say who's closest. But then you get some that you really don't know who's the closest. For instance, this one.
And this might lead to art.
And this
You're
is
the
where
closest.
This is where I'm just showing them.
Okay.
This is where the ruler comes in handy. I love it that they include a ruler for us petty gamers that would argue to the end of time.
Which we did for a while.
Even with the ruler, we argued. But you measure
from the center
to see who is the closest.
Because you notice all of them have a little circle, so you're going to want to do from yours to the center. Because if you do it from the side, it's not going to be a equal line. So you want to do from the center of each one.
Like this one's an iffy one, so you would want to measure that. I mean, most of them, I would say most are no-brainers, but you'll get down to the last probably 5 or 6 where you're like,
She won the last one by a hair. I'm not even kidding. Like, it would literally be a hair.
Yeah, I was barely close, and that was how close that game was. So, I mean, that is the gist of it. Then whoever has the most flowers in the most colors wins the game. So
but you do have to have 4 of each one to even win.
Right, 4 flowers in 4 different colors. And one player will get that. There was not one game where one of us didn't get that. And you will get more than 4 in some of them. But it's weird. This game doesn't seem like it would, it doesn't seem like much, but it's all strategy. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's fast. it's very fast. The how to play video is 1 minute and 12 seconds or something.
1 minute and 22 seconds.
So, I mean, it's very easy to learn, very easy to set up, take down. And we played 5 games, I think you said. So,
yeah, this game takes between 8 to 10 minutes, unless you have someone that's just taking a long time.
Right.
It's 8 to 10 minutes max.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. So I know we already kind of said what we thought about it, but what do you...
Okay, component-wise, wow, I really like the components. I like the little cloth. I like the little metals, the little pieces. Also the storage.
The storage is really cool.
So for me, component quality, really high. Very impressed. Love the illustration and the cloth and everything. So really impressed. So mechanic-wise, very simplistic game, but a lot of strategy. I really enjoy this mechanic. It's one of my favorite filler games now. And so replayability, high replayability, because it takes literally less than a minute to set up and get ready to play, and then actual gameplay is 8 to 10 minutes. So pretty much overall total, I'm giving this like a 8.5, close to a 9. I really enjoy this game. I think it's phenomenal for what it does in under 10 minutes, and the components and everything. I think that this is going to be one game that a lot of people are going to be playing many times over and over and over like we did. So really impressed with this game.
So the components are really nice. The wood flowers, the metal pawn or tokens. And yeah, I love this this cloth mat. I think it's just a beautiful game. It's beautiful. The round storage container it comes in, it reminds me of a puzzle almost, but
yeah.
It's just really cool and unique. Just everything about this game is just really cool, in my opinion. And this is a game that would be so easy to teach. It's one you could easily travel with, because it's you know, that container's not that large. And it would be, like I said, so easy to teach someone. And I could see this appealing to many different gamers with different game preferences, because it would appeal to beginning gamers and ones that are, you know, like more complex games, because there's so much strategy to this game. There's no luck based at all. It's all strategy. And so, because you're deciding where you want to place your pawn, so you got to think about all that, how close you are to the remaining ones, and then when you're the next player comes in, they can maybe nudge you out by picking, because there's plenty of choices to choose from on there where you could get a pair of flowers. So very fun game. I would give this a 9. It's definitely a game we would play a lot, because it is so easy to set up and tear down. It's something, if we just want to play a quick game, don't have that long, this would be a game that we would pull out. So highly suggest this game. We will put the link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, just if you're thinking about this game, get it. Highly recommended. I think that this is going to be one of the best filler games that is out there.
And I think they just started selling it last month, right?
Yeah.
In June. June is when it's on CMYK Games, and I think you could pre-order it, or could pre-order it as of last month, some other places, but they're selling it on their website. We will put that link in our description. But please feel free to leave any comments or questions. Give this video a like, share it with your friends. If you're not already, please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.